Really? Mm-hmm. Rachel's hair is just naturally this curly, everyone.
This is my natural hair. I've been straightening it all these years.
It's my natural.
I'm not crimping it. Someone said, oh, I like your crimped hair. No, kid woke up like this.
Yep. We decided to just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Just like do our natural thing.
Just like Elsa.
Yep. You know what? Christy taught us how to do that.
Christy.
Yep.
Okay.
Shout out to Christy.
Christy
our
Richards.
hairstylist.
Yep, she's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Wednesday. It's been a good few months since we've been here. We just don't know what we want to talk about.
Yeah. Happy anniversary, Rachel.
Happy anniversary to you too. We went and celebrated.
Last Wednesday was our 4-year anniversary. We went and celebrated with margaritas and tacos on the weekend.
Yeah, and
Like
4 is my favorite number, so I think this is gonna be a top-notch year.
This is a special year for us. Yeah.
This is my favorite number.
Yeah. So I guess this whole past year was our 4th year, right? Isn't that?
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
then last year was our good year.
Yeah. I think we've been really bad about celebrating our anniversaries. So next year we're gonna start planning it now. Year 5, we're gonna have.
Well, year 5 is a good something for all of you guys.
Yeah.
To say thanks.
Cinco de practice.
Cinco de Rise. Cinco de Rise. No, what was Rise in Italian?
Solito? Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. We're moving to Italy. Maybe. No.
We might be moving to Italy.
Okay, we are here to talk about something very serious.
Very serious. Subluxation.
Subluxation.
The S word.
The S word. Which is what us chiropractors are correcting.
Yeah.
In your spine, in your nervous system.
That's what's showing up in your nervous system. That's what that stress is doing to your body.
Stress causes subluxation.
Yeah. So there's 3 types of stress that I feel like I'm making a weird 3 types of stress.
Yeah.
Number 1, the one that we think of when we think of stress is like the emotional stress, right? Like the
being stressed
mental, feeling stressed out, having, something stressful happen, and like the emotional consequences of that.
Feeling like, mentally, emotionally depleted.
Yeah.
Exhausted. Stress. We all feel that. Everyone has been, a lot of emotional stress has probably been the worst it's been since 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not just like the pandemic, but all the,
things that have snowballed from
the
that.
pregnancies, the loss of jobs, changing jobs, moving houses, like there's
school changing, jobs, all of it. So lots of stress. So emotional stress, subluxation,
big one. Yeah.
Okay. What's the next one?
The next one is trauma. So a lot of people think of trauma with like going to see a chiropractor as like my car accident.
Oh yeah,
this
physical
was the
stress.
trauma, or I fell and hit my head and I had this physical trauma that caused a subluxation.
Yeah, so it can be like an accident, an injury. I also explain it as it can be like, repetitive motion. Like for us, repetitive motion is adjusting people all day.
Yeah, we bend over all day.
We'll bend over all day, we're adjusting you, sitting at a computer all day, nursing your baby, holding your baby. The physical stress changes you have due to pregnancy.
Yeah,
center of gravity changes, all the extra stress that puts on your body. Or just whatever
so
your work
like
might
micro
be.
traumas, the
Macro traumas,
macro traumas. Birth trauma. That's a really big one. So I mean, starting from the birth process, babies can have birth trauma, and most commonly that shows up in their upper cervical spine. So that's the very top of the neck, and that's what we see in 99.9% of babies that we scan.
There was one video we did with like different sort of deliveries and the scans we saw. And maybe it was that very natural home birth that it was like a pretty scan. Yeah. Okay, and there's one more. We call them T's, the 3 T's of stress.
The 3
so
T's
thoughts, so that's emotions, trauma, that's the physical stress. Toxins.
Last one.
Chemical stress.
Yeah, so we all have certain levels of toxicity because of environmental factors. So that can be like pollution, that can be the water that we're drinking, the
food that we're eating. The soil. I mean, the food has nothing good in it for us anymore. Anyway,
yeah, I mean, besides or between like pesticides that are used on growing foods and stuff. But even if you're buying organic and you're not getting pesticide foods, a lot of soil is depleted of minerals and vitamins. So even though like you're eating good things, some of it's depleted, and that's why we have to supplement too.
Yeah, so that's another stress on the body.
But also toxicity can also be like other things that we're putting into our body too. So
I smoke a pack of cigarettes today. I mean, I don't.
maybe back in like the end of high school.
No, I was never into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just those. I mean, drinking
alcohol.
wine. I mean, it's not great for you.
Those
right?
margaritas that we had the other day, as
Spicy
fun
margaritas.
as they were.
Yeah, not great. Good thing we're getting adjusted.
Yeah.
Balance, work-life balance. So yeah, those cause subluxation. It's why we're seeing people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you really, I mean, you can't have no stress in your life.
Yeah.
Right? You can't control the toxins, and people can as much as they want. Physical stress, like I said, repetitive motion you can't control, or an injury, an accident. And then we do a lot, right? Even if you're working on your emotional stress, great.
Yeah.
But also, did you know getting adjusted can help release some of that? Help it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have so those are the stresses. Those cause subluxation. What happened is that stress pushes your nervous system into that fight or flight response.
Exactly.
Right.
So what it kind of rewires, as soon as you're pushed into that response and you get stuck there, that's really the issue. Is
stress equals stuck
in that fight or flight sympathetic reaction, and then that's what causes subluxation, or that is the subluxation itself is that stuck, we can't get back into that growth,
repair. Rest, digest, growth, repair, where our body should be hanging out all the time.
Yeah.
So we're stuck subluxated, your body isn't functioning the way it should be.
Yeah.
Brain body can't communicate. A little baby that's in a stressed out, stuck, sympathetic state because they had a difficult birth trauma. Mom had a super stressful pregnancy because she was pregnant in a pandemic. She had, and then maybe just, there's so much stress. There's stress. Maybe it was an unplanned pregnancy, whatever. Maybe baby gets all the.
Maybe it's the social, constructs around pregnancy too. Maybe mom wasn't expecting you to get pregnant, or maybe she had a really hard time getting pregnant. Maybe they had to do IVF.
Maybe you're really scared because you're pregnant because you lost your last pregnancy. You're stressed out. You're gonna lose this pregnancy.
Yeah.
I was pregnant with twins. I was super stressed out.
Maybe you're over 35.
Also, wasn't a plan.
Yeah,
pregnancy. It wasn't planned. So also, you're gonna have a twin pregnancy. What? Yeah. So stressed out. Okay.
Yeah.
So sadly, all those stress hormones. Oh, they go to baby.
Yeah.
So now baby's got physical stress. They got the emotional stress. Oh, and that nice cord bud gives you them all the toxins.
Yeah. And also through the umbilical cord, that's the power cord to the baby. Mom's nervous system is directly tied to baby's nervous system.
That's why they're feeling that stress also.
Yeah.
So baby's stressed out. Come out stressed out. They are stuck in that sympathetic fight or flight response.
Yeah.
And that's why we see babies.
And then they can also have birth trauma.
So
that just keeps that stuff.
And that's why we see a colicky, acid reflux, constipated, stuck in extension,
Moro
response is because of all that.
Yeah.
Their body it's not capable of getting back to that parasympathetic rest, digest, growth, repair. They can't even think about
sweet baby,
eating,
pooping,
sleeping, because they just can't do it. Their body's not wired for it.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's where adjustments come in. It's helping break that stuck cycle.
Yes.
Get back into helping rewire more of that parasympathetic activity.
Yeah.
And that's why one adjustment doesn't cut it.
Yeah. Because it's stuck in a pattern.
Yeah, exactly. And rewiring that pattern is what really needs to.
Yeah. And so we do that by scanning the baby to see where their nervous system is stuck in that pattern, so we know where to adjust, how often they should be adjusted. Yeah, and that's why it's important to get adjusted throughout pregnancy. Not only so you feel better and you're hoping for that better labor delivery, but it is if it's calming your stress system down, it's causing baby's stress system down.
Yeah, exactly.
And then hopefully having that
So
easier
then
labor
it's
delivery, so we're not exactly simple.
Yeah.
And so then you actually hopefully have a better postpartum experience also.
Yeah.
Because it's hard when baby's angry. It's really hard.
Yeah. It's
really hard.
Yeah. It's stressful.
It's stressful. Snowball. Snowball stress.
Yeah. But it's hard to, when mom brings colicky baby in, it's hard because it's not just that baby's crying and stuff like that. They're not feeding well, they're probably not pooping regularly. No one in that house is sleeping. Mom's not sleeping, dad's not sleeping, siblings probably aren't sleeping, which means just another snowball of stress of everybody's stressed out, and that makes for a really hard time. How's mom supposed to recover from birth or provide,
it's called
loving, nurturing care?
the perfect storm.
It is a
perfect storm of
Yeah.
events.
Yeah.
Just like George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
The movie.
It's a great movie.
Perfect storm. I've never seen it.
Very depressing.
So, do you have any stress in your life? Any one of those things? We all do.
Everyone looking at you.
Everyone does. All your kiddos do too.
Uh-huh.
You should make an appointment. Get them in here.
Yep.
If you're already coming in and you know your kiddos aren't or your husband isn't, we do fam scans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for the month of June, since it's our anniversary and Father's Day, we're doing bingo, which is great. So you get a bingo square for referring a friend/family member. And also we're doing no charge dad scans too.
Oh
so,
yeah, I forgot about that. No charge
Yeah.
dad scans. Yeah, but we're doing Rise Bingo, our anniversary. Did it 1 year and we've meant to do it every year since and I have not. But now that we got Catherine, we're a little more on track.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine is the backbone of this practice.
Yes. she keeps things going. That's why she's the office manager. She manages us. Really.
Yeah.
Keeps us on track.
So there's all different things on here to do. So next time you're in the office, pick one up, and then for every bingo you get your name put in a drawing.
Yep. And then if you fill up the whole thing, you get 5 extra.
Oh, 5
tickets.
extra ones.
So you're pretty much like sealed the deal.
You're sealing the deal to win.
Yeah.
At least. Are we doing 2? Is there just one winner? I don't know.
So we have two prizes.
Oh, 2 prizes.
We are giving away a 90-minute massage, and we are giving away a $100 gift card to the Grand Rapids restaurant if you're choosing.
Always
So-
trying to support those restaurants.
Gotta support local businesses.
Yep.
All our friends.
Mhm.
So
All right. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see y'all soon, hopefully.
get unstressed.
Get.
Unstressed.
All right. Adios.
Adios.